Have you ever wondered what the most dangerous thing you do every day is? You might think it's driving, crossing the road, or even using your phone while walking. But what if I told you that the most harmful thing you do is something so normal, so common, that you never even question it? In fact, you're probably doing it right now. Sitting. Yes, sitting for long hours could be silently harming your body in ways you never imagined. But why? And how does something as simple as sitting pose such a serious risk to your health? Stick around because the truth may shock you. In today's world, we spend more time sitting than ever before. Whether it's at work, watching TV, scrolling through social media, or even during meals, our bodies are locked in a position that evolution never designed us for. And the scary part? Science has linked prolonged sitting to some of the deadliest diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and even cancer. When you sit for long hours, your body starts to slow down. Your metabolism drops, which means your body burns fewer calories. Your blood flow decreases, making it harder for oxygen and nutrients to reach different parts of your body. Your muscles, especially those in your legs and lower back, weaken over time because they aren't being used. This leads to poor posture, back pain, and even long-term spinal problems. And if you think hitting the gym after a long day of sitting will fix everything, think again. Studies show that even regular exercise cannot completely undo the damage caused by hours of sitting. One of the biggest dangers of sitting is its impact on your heart. When you sit for too long, blood circulation slows, and your blood vessels become less flexible. This increases the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and strokes. Research shows that people who sit for more than 6 hours a day have a much higher risk of dying from cardiovascular diseases compared to those who move around frequently. In fact, some scientists now call sitting the new smoking because of how harmful it is to our health. But it's not just your heart that's at risk. Sitting for long periods has a direct link to type 2 diabetes. When you sit too much, your body's ability to regulate blood sugar drops. This is because prolonged inactivity makes your cells less responsive to insulin, the hormone that controls blood sugar levels. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, a key factor in developing diabetes. Shockingly, research suggests that reducing sitting time by just 2 hours a day can significantly lower the risk of diabetes. And let's talk about something even scarier: cancer. Multiple studies have found a strong connection between sitting and an increased risk of cancer, especially colon, breast, and lung cancer. Scientists believe this is because sitting for long hours leads to inflammation and hormonal changes that promote tumor growth. Additionally, when you sit too much, your body produces less of certain proteins that help fight off cancer cells. This means that simply standing up and moving more throughout the day could actually lower your risk of developing one of the deadliest diseases known to humankind. If that wasn't enough, sitting is also linked to mental health issues. Ever feel sluggish, tired, or even depressed after spending the whole day in front of a screen? That's because prolonged sitting affects brain function. When you sit for long periods, blood flow to the brain decreases, leading to slower cognitive function, reduced focus, and even memory problems. Lack of physical movement also reduces the production of feel-good chemicals like serotonin and dopamine, which can contribute to stress, anxiety, and depression. But the dangers of sitting don't end there. Have you ever noticed how people who sit a lot often complain about back pain? That's because sitting puts a lot of pressure on your spine, especially if your posture is bad. Over time, this can lead to chronic pain, herniated discs, and even permanent damage to the spine. Sitting also tightens the hip flexors, which can lead to muscle imbalances and increased risk of injuries when you finally do get up and move. So what can you do about it? The good news is that you don't have to quit your job or stop watching your favorite shows. Small changes can make a huge difference. One of the simplest things you can do is stand up and move every 30 minutes. Set a reminder on your phone or use a smartwatch to alert you when it's time to take a break. Walk around, stretch, or do a few squats. Even standing up for a few minutes can improve circulation and reduce the harmful effects of sitting. Another powerful trick is using a standing desk. Studies show that alternating between sitting and standing throughout the day can boost energy levels, improve posture, and even increase productivity. If a standing desk isn't an option, try to make phone calls while standing, or have walking meetings instead of sitting in a conference room. Exercise is another key factor. While it may not completely undo the effects of sitting, it can help counteract some of the damage. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise every day. Activities like walking, cycling, yoga, or even stretching can help improve blood flow, strengthen muscles, and keep your body in better shape. And don't forget about posture. If you must sit, make sure you're doing it correctly. Keep your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and feet flat on the floor. Avoid crossing your legs, as this can restrict blood flow. Using an ergonomic chair and adjusting your screen to eye level can also help reduce strain on your neck and spine. Hydration can also play a surprising role in breaking the sitting cycle. Drinking more water naturally encourages movement because it forces you to get up more often for bathroom breaks. Plus, staying hydrated keeps your muscles and joints in better condition, reducing the risk of stiffness and discomfort. And finally, consider changing your mindset about movement. Instead of seeing it as exercise, think of it as a necessity. Just like eating and sleeping, every step you take throughout the day counts. Walk instead of taking the elevator, stretch while watching TV, or simply march in place while waiting for your coffee to brew. These small movements add up and can have a significant impact on your health. The truth is, sitting isn't just a passive activity, it's a silent killer. The more we sit, the more we put ourselves at risk of serious health problems that could shorten our lives. But the solution is simple. Move more. Sit less. It doesn't take drastic changes, just small daily habits that can protect your body and mind in the long run. So the next time you find yourself sitting for hours, remember, your body wasn't designed for stillness. Stand up, stretch, walk around, and keep moving. Your future self will thank you. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video, press the bell icon for notifications, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content on health and science. Stay active, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.